Hello friends, a very warm welcome to the Crochet Hook channel. As you have already seen, today we are going to work this beautiful crochet Christmas tree decoration. We'll be working this beautiful bell and decorating this bell with the holly leaves and berries atop it. See how neatly it's been worked and it looks so stunningly awesome. Have a look on the inside. I have worked two of the kind in different color combinations and both of them look so stunningly beautiful, so elegant. Before we get ahead and work these beautiful bells, these beautiful decorations together, for the friends who are joining me here for the first time, please do consider subscribing to the channel. That really motivates, inspires, that keeps us connected. You get a notification each time I post on my channel, and that really helps our channel grow, our community grow. A Merry Christmas to you all, and let's dive into working this beautiful crochet bell decoration together. So here to crochet these beautiful bells, I have used this Hobby India crochet thread in 4 different colors, and this is 100% acrylic yarn, and I'll be crocheting it with a crochet hook of 2.0 millimeters. You will also need a sewing needle with a big eye to sew in the loose ends, few stitch markers keep handy, and a pair of scissors, and you would also need this kind of bead to put inside the bell, or you can either use a cowrie shell as well. So let's get started. So here we begin with the round 1, and in the round 1 we have 6 stitches. That means 6 single crochets in total. Let's get ahead. So here then we begin working with the magic ring, and as I've already explained, magic ring is simply a loose end slip knot. So let's work the slip knot. Say this is the non-working end and this is the working end. Just fold the working end onto the non-working end so this loop is worked. Hold this loop here and the rest of the thread as if you're going to crochet now. Insert the hook through this loop and draw up a loop through it like this. See, this is our magic ring worked here, and then here work one chain, and nextly we are going to work into the ring. If you wish to decrease the size of this ring, just pull this loose end and you have a smaller ring here. Now around this ring, insert the hook, pull up a loop. We have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through both the loops, 1 single crochet is worked. Because we are just going to work 6 single crochets into the ring, I'm just decreasing the size of this ring according to my convenience. Again, insert the hook into the ring, draw up a loop. We have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through both the loops, 1 more single crochet is worked. 4 more to go. Insert the hook into the ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both the loops, 1 more single crochet is worked. 3 more to go. Again into the ring, insert the hook, drop a loop, work the 4th single crochet the same way. Insert the hook into the ring, work the 5th single crochet the same way, and insert the hook into the ring and work the 6th single crochet the same way. You can even tighten this ring more. Now beneath the 2 loops of the first single crochet here, insert the hook like this and drop a loop and work 1 slip stitch to join this round here. Round 1 gets completed. Keep stitch markers handy. So nextly we're going to work the round 2, and in the round 2 we'll be working 2 stitches into every stitch below so as to have a total of 12 single crochets worked. So here then, insert the hook into the next stitch, drop a loop and work the first single crochet of the round 2, and here always remember we'll put the marker into the first stitch of every round as soon as it's worked, right? So 1 single crochet done, into the same stitch work 1 more single crochet here, 2. Because we'll be working 2 single crochets all the way round. Into the next stitch work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Into the next stitch work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. 6 single crochets worked. Into the next stitch work 2 single crochets, 7 and 8. Into the next stitch work 2 single crochet, 9 and 10, and into this last stitch here work 2 single crochets, 11 and 12, right? So we have worked the second round, and now here I'll first insert my hook through the beneath the 2 loops of the first single crochet and then take out my marker. That always helps. Okay, so then work 1 single crochet here. This is the first single crochet of the third round, and put the marker back in place. Then we will see the pattern for the round 3. So here for the round 3 we'll be working 2 stitches, then 1 stitch, 2 and 1, and this will be repeated 6 times so as to have a total of 18 single crochets at the end of round 3. So 2 1 2 1 will be the repeat. So then 1 done, into the same stitch work the second stitch of this, repeat. So 2 stitches into 1 stitch, then 1 stitch into the next stitch, 2 and 1, 1 repeat done. Then into the next stitch work 2 stitches, 1 and 2, then into the next stitch work 1 stitch. Again into the next stitch work 2 stitches, 1 and 2, into the next stitch work 1 stitch, into the next stitch work 2 stitches, 1 and 2, into the next stitch work 1 stitch, into the next stitch work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, and we are left with last 2 stitches. Into the next single crochet work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, and into this last single crochet here just work 1 single crochet of this round. We have a total of 18 single crochets worked here, and now we'll move ahead for the round 4, and in the round 4 we'll be working 2 1 1. This will be the repeat, and we'll be repeating it 6 times, 2 1 1, so as to have a total of 24 single crochets at the end of this round 4. So 2 1 1 will be the repeat. So I'll first insert my hook through this first single crochet and take out the marker, and we'll be working 2 1 1. So into this first stitch work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, and before we move ahead put the marker into this first stitch of this round, right? So 2 done, then 1 1, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, 1 repeat done. Again work 2 stitches in the next stitch, 1 and 2, then we'll go for 2 singles, 1 stitch into the next stitch ahead and 1 stitch into the next stitch ahead. Again into the next stitch work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, right? Again into the next stitch work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet. Again into the next stitch work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet. Again into the next stitch work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, last 2 stitches left. Into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, into the next stitch work the last single crochet of this round, and here we have a total of 24 single crochets worked. Now for the round 5 the repeat will be 2 1 1 1, and we'll be repeating this 6 times so as to have a total of 30 stitches at the end of round 5. So we'll be working 2 1 1 1 6 times. So then insert the hook beneath the 2 loops of the first single crochet before we remove the marker, just to make sure that we don't miss the first stitch. Now work 2 single crochets here, 1 and 1 more here, 2, and put the marker into the first stitch here before we move any further. So 2 done, and 3 times singles we are going to work. So into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, 2 1 1 1. Again into the next stitch work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, into the next stitch, work 1 single crochet, 3 times singles. Again, into the next stitch, work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, and then we'll go for 3 single crochets. Into the next stitch, work 1 single crochet, into the next stitch, work 1 single crochet, into the next stitch, work 1 single crochet. Again, the next repeat. Into the next stitch, work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Into the next 3 stitches, we'll be working 1 single crochet each. So 1 single crochet into the next stitch, 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Again, into the next stitch, work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, then 1 single crochet into the next stitch, 1 single crochet into the next stitch, 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Now we're just going to work the last repeat of this round. 2 single crochets into the next stitch, 1 and 2, then 1 single crochet into the next stitch, 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and 1 single crochet into this last stitch, and we have here a total of 30 single crochets worked. 2 1 1 1. Round 5 gets completed. In the round 6, we'll be just working 1 single crochet into every single crochet in the round 5, so as to just maintain the number of 30, and we'll be working from round 6 to round 13 just 1 single crochet into each to maintain this 30 single crochet into each of these rounds from round 6 to round 13. So here, this is the round 6. Insert the hook beneath the 2 loops of the first single crochet, drop a loop, work 1 single crochet, remove the marker, and here I'll put the marker into the first stitch just worked. This is the round 6, and now we're just going to work 1 single crochet all the way around. So just work 1 single crochet into the next single crochet, 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 1 single crochet into the next single crochet. Just keep working 1 single crochet into every stitch, and we'll end this round together. I have worked 28 single crochets, just 2 more to go, 29, and the last one here, 30. And here we begin with the round 7. So insert the hook beneath the 2 loops of the first single crochet and remove the marker, and here work the first single crochet of round 7 and put the marker back into the first stitch beneath the 2 loops, right? And in the round 7 also just work 1 single crochet all the way round, and round 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13, for the next these rounds we are just going to work 1 stitch into every stitch and just put the marker into the first stitch each time you reach the beginning of the next round, right? So just finish round 7 to round 13 and I'll see you after that. Just keep working 30 single crochets into every round till round 13. So here I have worked this all till 13th round, and nextly we are going to change the color here. So before we switch the color, I will first take out the marker, and here into the first stitch just work 1 slip stitch to join the rounds here, and then here put a knot, and leaving a little tail, cut the thread. Tighten the knot really well, right? And from here onwards we'll begin with the next color. See, we have loose ends, just sew them on the inside of this tomb, and how I prefer to do is see here on the inside only, just grab a couple of stitches, the superficial threads only, because the stitches are very small and we don't want to disturb. So then thread the needle with this loose end and pass it through. Like this. This much is enough without disturbing the shape of this tomb or bell at all, right? Just like this, sew in this end also on the inside here neatly. Turn it to the front side, and here we're going to attach the new color. So here again put a slip knot. This is how I prefer to work my slip knots, and loosen it a little, and here into this stitch where we have slip stitch, insert the hook and simply grab this knot through it like this and tighten it a little here. So now here work one chain, and having worked one chain, into the next stitch ahead work one single crochet, and because this is the first single crochet here, put the marker into this first stitch just worked beneath the 2 loops like this, right? And here we're just going to work a total of 30 single crochets for next 2 rows with the different red color. So one stitch done, into the next stitch work the second stitch, 2, work one stitch into the next stitch, 3, work one stitch into the next stitch, 4, work one stitch into the next stitch, 5. This is round 14 and round 15. In round 14 and 15 we'll just be working 30 stitches. So we already had 30 stitches till round 13. We'll just maintain that number and just keep working 1 SC into every single crochet below. Just finish the round 14 like this, and we'll begin round 15 together. See here I have worked the round 14 all the way round, and in the first stitch here, and now into this first stitch work the first stitch of the next round and put the marker back into this first stitch here, and now just go about round 15 the same way we have worked round 14, one stitch into every stitch ahead like this. Just finish it working one stitch into every stitch. I'll see you at the end. So here I have worked this 15th round all the way and reached the end. I first insert the hook into this first stitch beneath the 2 loops and remove the marker, and here work the first stitch of the next round and put the marker back in place before we move any further. And now here for the round 16, as you can see, we're going to work 2 1. This is the repeat 2 1, and we'll be repeating it this pattern 15 times, so as to have a total of 45 single crochets at the end of this round 16. So let's work. So in the first one we need to work 2 stitches, one already done, work one more single crochet into the first stitch, so 2 done. Into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, into the next stitch work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, 2 and 1. Just keep repeating this pattern. Into the next stitch work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet, into the next stitch work 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet. Just keep repeating this pattern of 2 1 2 1 2 1 all till you reach this end. We'll end this round together. So here I have completed this round 16 as well all the way round, and nextly we are going to work the round 17, and in the round 17 we'll be working 45 stitches and we'll be working 45 slip stitches. So 1 slip stitch into every stitch below, so as to have a total of 45 slip stitches done in this round 17 here. So just take out the marker and into the first stitch here work 1 slip stitch. So here just put the marker into this first slip stitch just worked to mark the stitch, and then into the next stitch work 1 slip stitch gently. Don't tighten the stitches. Into the next stitch work 1 slip stitch gently. Into the next single crochet ahead work 1 slip stitch. Into the next single crochet ahead work 1 slip stitch. Into the next single crochet ahead, work 1 slip stitch. Work 1 slip stitch into the next stitch ahead. Into the next stitch ahead, work 1 slip stitch. Simple. See, this kind of beautiful ribbing is coming up, and it also gives a forms and texture to this edge of this bell. Just keep working 1 slip stitch into every single crochet ahead till you reach the end. We'll end it together. See, here I have worked the slip stitch ribbing all the way round and reach the end. So here then take out the marker, and into this last stitch also simply insert the hook and work 1 slip stitch gently like this. And here in this first stitch, insert the hook and work 1 last slip stitch to join this round here. And here put a knot, and leaving a little tail, cut the thread and secure the thread really well, and sew in this loose end on the inside of this edge here. So here this tomb of the bell, or this bell shape, gets ready. This is how it looks. And nextly we're going to add the string on the top and the bead inside. I'll be using this kind of bead to put inside the bell, so you can grab a bead or cowrie shell, whatever you wish. And nextly here I have taken this thread. This is the same color as that of a bell here on the top, and I have taken 140 centimeters of thread, and I have doubled this thread, as you can see. See, this is doubled. And now leaving a little tail from this end, from here, I'm going to put a slip knot, and we're going to work a couple of chains. So I'll work a slip knot here, and then work chains here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30. So we have worked around 30 chains here, and just loosen this loop and leave it like this. And what we're going to do, grab a bead, and through this bead take out this loose end onto the other side here. And here we want to put a couple of knots, so I'll try to put the knots as close to the bead as possible. Close to the bead like this. See, we have our knot put on this end, and we have this string of chains on this end. Tighten it up, and leaving a very little tail, cut the thread. That's it. This will remain like this. And nextly we're going to put the string through our bell. So here then insert the hook through this end, and we want to simply take out this entire thing here. Just grab this entire thing on this end like this, and so keeping this bead on this rim so that it shows up properly till here. I'll here put a knot like this, and nextly, having put the knot here, cut this thread. We'll use this thread for sewing. So then straighten it all up, and we're going to thread the needle with this, and we're going to sew it here neatly to form the string for the bell. See, here I have thread one of the loose ends, and I'll first sew it with this. So keeping it all straight, I'll put a stitch here first at the top of this bell, and then through this end. of the string, right? Again here. Now I'll take this thread downwards here and just leave it here. First we'll sew it again with this loose end. And now I'll thread my needle with this remaining loose end. And here I'll put a couple of knots here. And now take this thread also inside. Bring it onto the inside, pull it properly, and now turn it all towards the inside. Okay, here we have these loose ends. Just tie them together. And now cut that extra thread that is there. This bell also gets ready, as you can see, and this string is well attached on the top, and this is how it looks on all the sides. This is the inside of the bell, as you can see. And nextly we'll be working leaves and berries, and then arrange these leaves and berries with our bell together. So here to begin with, we'll first work a slip knot. See, this is the non-working end, this is the working end. Fold the working end onto the non-working end, then hold this loop with your middle finger and thumb like this, and the rest of the thread with your rest of the two fingers as if you're going to crochet. Now, just insert the hook through this loop and drop a loop through it like this. This is your slip knot work. Just tighten it up and you're good to go. Now, to begin with the leaf pattern, work 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We have worked 6 chains. Now skip the very first chain and insert the hook into the second chain. Drop a loop. We have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through both the loops. 1 single crochet is worked. Again, insert the hook into the next chain. Drop a loop. Again, we have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through both the loops. 1 more single crochet is worked. Just like this, we'll work 3 more single crochets in the 3 chains ahead. Into the next chain ahead, work 1 single crochet the same way. Into the next chain ahead, work 1 single crochet. And into this last chain also, work 1 single crochet like this. See? So here in this 6 chains, we have worked 5 single crochets. Now, work 1 chain and turn the work, and into the 5 single crochets below, we'll be working 5 single crochets atop them. So here into this first stitch, insert the hook, drop a loop, work 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch, work 1 single crochet. 2. Into the next stitch, work the 3rd single crochet. 3. 1 single crochet into the next stitch. 4. And here in this turning chain 1 also, insert the hook and work 1 single crochet. 5. So here again we have worked 5 single crochets. Now work 4 chains. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Pull that loop. We are going to turn the work. So turn the work and from this side of the chain, insert the hook, tighten the chain and skip the very first chain and into the next chain, insert the hook and work 1 single crochet. Into the next chain ahead, work 1 single crochet. And into the next chain ahead, work 1 single crochet. So here we have worked 3 single crochets. Now we have 5 single crochets ahead. Work 1 single crochet into each of the next 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is what we have created. Now work 1 chain and turn the work, and we'll work on this side this time. So into the first stitch, work 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch ahead, work 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch, work the 3rd single crochet of this row. Into the next stitch, work the 4th single crochet. Into the next stitch, work the 5th single crochet. Into the next stitch, work the 6th single crochet. Into the next stitch, work the 7th single crochet, and into this turning chain 1 also insert the hook and work the 8th single crochet of this row like this. This is what we have created. Now here work 4 chains, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and pull that loop, turn the work. Again we'll be working on the wrong side, so insert the hook through this loop from this side, tighten it up. Into the very first chain here, work 1 single crochet. Into the next chain ahead, from the back side, we are working on the back side of the chains, work the 2nd single crochet, and into this 3rd chain here, insert the hook and work the 3rd single crochet. So we work 3 single crochets, and then here we have 8 single crochets ahead. Just work 1 single crochet into each one of these single crochets ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and into this turning chain 1 also work the 8th single crochet. This is what we have created. And now here work 1 chain and turn the work, and into 8 single crochets ahead we'll be working 8 single crochets. So into the next stitch work 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch work the 2nd single crochet. We are going to work 8 single crochets. So 2 already done. 1 single crochet into the next stitch ahead, 3, 1 single crochet into the next stitch ahead, 4, 1 single crochet into the next stitch ahead, 5, 1 single crochet into the next stitch ahead, 6, 1 single crochet into the next stitch ahead, 7, and 1 single crochet into the next stitch ahead, 8. See, this is what we have created till now. And now work 1 chain and turn the work, and we're going to slip stitch 2 times. So skip the first stitch and into the next stitch work 1 slip stitch loosely, and one more time into the next stitch ahead work 1 slip stitch loosely like this. And now here work 1 chain. Okay, into the next stitch work 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch work 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch work 1 single crochet. We have 3 single crochets worked. Into the next stitch work the 4th single crochet, and into this turning chain also work the 5th single crochet of this row. One more row to go. Work 1 chain and turn the work. Now into this first stitch here work 1 single crochet. We are just going to work 5 single crochets till here. So into the next stitch work the 2nd single crochet, 2, into the next stitch work the 3rd single crochet, 3, into the next stitch work the 4th single crochet, 4, and into this last single crochet of this row also work the 5th and the last single crochet of this row. See, this is what we have created. This is the back side of our work. Now work 1 chain and turn the work, and we are going to slip stitch all till this last stitch here, or the turning chain. So into the first stitch work 1 slip stitch loosely. Into the next stitch work 1 slip stitch loosely. Into the next stitch work 1 slip stitch gently, don't tighten the stitches at all. Into the next stitch work 1 slip stitch, and into this turning chain also insert the hook and work 1 slip stitch. So we have reached the end of this row here. See, this is how it looks till now. Now here work 4 chains, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and yarn over. We are going to work 4 DC together. Let's see how. With your yarn over, at the base of this single crochet here, in the space here, insert the hook, drop a loop. We have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through first 2 loops and keep the other loops on the hook. Again yarn over, and at the base of the next row of the single crochet here, insert the hook, drop a loop, and yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. Keep the remaining loops on the hook only. Yarn over again, and at the base of the next row here, insert the hook, drop a loop, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. And now yarn over, and in this turning chain at the corner also insert the hook, drop a loop, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. Now we have 5 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through all the 5 loops. 4 DC together is worked, and we have this beautiful leaf shape worked as well. Here, put a knot, and I suggest you to keep a long tail here so we can use it for the sewing purpose. And keeping a long tail here, cut the thread, and now just pass this thread through it to put a tight knot here. Now we have this loose end, just sew it neatly on the wrong side of this leaf. What I prefer to do is, see, this is the wrong side. Here I'll first put my needle in this row and then thread it like this. Now pull this thread through these stitches, and here just cut that extra thread that is there. See, our beautiful holly leaf is ready. Just like this, work one more leaf, and in the next leaf you don't need to put a long tail, just leave a small tail and sew that in also on the back side of that leaf. So get 2 leaves ready, and once we get the 2 leaves ready, we'll join and sew the 2 leaves together. So nextly we're going to work the berries to put on our holly leaves, and here I have taken red color thread for the purpose. See, we are going to work a magic ring, and I have already explained in so many of my videos that a magic ring is simply a loosened slip knot. So let's work the slip knot. See, this is the non-working end, this is the working end. Fold the working end onto the non-working end like this, and hold this loop with your middle finger and thumb, and the rest of the thread with the rest of your 2 fingers as if you're going to crochet. Now insert the hook through this loop, draw up a loop through it like this. Simple. This is your loosened slip knot or magic ring worked. Here, work 1 chain. See, this is the loose end, and if you pull it, you can reduce the size of this magic ring, and we are now going to work into this ring. So insert the hook into the ring, drop a loop so that we have 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through both the loops, 1 single crochet is worked. I'll reduce the size as we are just going to work a small number of single crochets into the ring. Again, work 1 more single crochet into the ring, 2, into the ring, work the 3rd single crochet, 3, work 1 single crochet into the ring, 4, work 1 more single crochet into the ring, 5, work 1 more single crochet into the ring, 6, work 1 more single crochet into the ring, 7, work 1 more single crochet into the ring, 8, and work 1 more single crochet into the ring, 9. Now I'll just pull this loop to reduce the size of this hole here, and now beneath the 2 loops of the first single crochet, insert the hook, drop a loop, and work 1 slip stitch to join this round here. You can still reduce the size of this ring by just pulling this loose end, right? Now here, insert the hook into the next stitch beneath the 2 loops, pull up a loop, work 1 single crochet. This is the first single crochet of the next round, and here just put the marker, okay? And we're just going to work 1 single crochet into each of the single crochets below. 1 already done. So into the next stitch, work 1 single crochet, 2, into the next stitch, work 1 single crochet, 3, into the next stitch, work 1 single crochet, 4, into the next stitch, work 1 single crochet, 5, into the next stitch, work 1 single crochet, 6, into the next stitch, work 1 single crochet, 7, into the next stitch, work 1 single crochet, 8, and into this last stitch also work the last single crochet of this round, 9, right? So again we have worked 9 single crochets. Now insert the hook into this first single crochet, take out the marker, and here work the first single crochet of this 3rd round. 3rd is the last round, and now put the marker beneath the 2 loops of this first single crochet just worked, and we're just going to work 1 single crochet again all the way around. 1 already done. So then into the next stitch, work the 2nd single crochet, 2, into the next stitch, work the 3rd single crochet, 3, into the next stitch, beneath the 2 loops, work the 4th single crochet, into the next stitch, Always remember to insert the hook beneath the 2 loops. Work the 5th single crochet into the next stitch. Beneath the 2 loops, insert the hook, work the 6th single crochet into the next stitch, work the 7th single crochet into the next stitch here, work the 8th single crochet, and into this last stitch also. Beneath the 2 loops, insert the hook and work the 9th single crochet like this. Now take out the marker and insert the hook through this first stitch and work a slip stitch like this. And here put a knot and leaving a little tail, cut the thread, secure the knot well. We have these 2 loose ends. We just going to sew them into this berry just worked. So I'll just put my needle through it, thread it, and just going to sew it into the berry a couple times. Cut that extra thread that is there, right? See how it looks. You can keep this side as the front and this side as the back, or vice versa, and just secure this loose end also into this berry the same way. So this berry gets ready, as you can see, and you can keep either this side as the front or this side as the front of the berry. And now work 2 more berries the same way, and then we'll sew the berries with the leaves and the bell. So let's sew the leaves together first. See, we have already loose end, a tail that we left, and I have thread my needle with this long tail. And what I'll do on the back side, I'll just take my thread towards this edge of the leaf like this. So now I have my thread on this side of the leaf, and now pick the other leaf and see, this is the right side of this leaf, and hold the 2 leaves together like this. This is the right side of the other leaf, and we have put the wrong side of both the leaves on the inside. And now we'll just sew a little on this edge. So because we don't have proper stitches here, we'll just grab the loops on the inside here like this and sew them together. So just grab the loops on the inside edge of both the leaves and work tight stitches. A couple more to go till we reach this edge here. See, the 2 leaves have been sewn together, and now we'll place the berries atop them. Here I have my berries, and I'll keep this open side up. So here I'll put my first berry, and through the berry I'll stitch the berry into this leaf like this. You simply sew them together and make sure that this green thread doesn't show up through the berry. Now I'll pass the thread on this side and put another berry here, and we'll sew this berry also with the leaf. A little diagonal with this, and at the bottom I'm putting the stitch again through the leaf at the center of the berry, and just one more stitch with the leaf, right? And now I've taken my needle through this berry on this side and place the third berry here. So like this I'm arranging my berries. You can arrange them any way you like. So then sew this berry also with the leaf and keep the berries close by, right? So here my leaves are well sewn with the berries. Now we'll place the leaves and the berries atop our bell and sew them here nicely together. Okay, so here you can place it a little below this loop so it doesn't disturb the balance of the bell, and we'll sew it here, right? So place it properly, and I have my thread already on the back side. I'll take it through the bell and then into the leaf. A couple stitches here. And then pass the thread towards this leaf, and I'll also stitch this leaf with the bell. Now take the thread onto the back side here and tighten it up. Having placed the leaves and the berries properly on the bell, just slip it a little and we will here put the knot, secure the thread and cut it. Put a couple knots here. Just grab the superficial thread on this white so it doesn't show up on the front, and I'll secure a little green thread here. Having secured it a little, cut that extra thread safely. Now flip it all over towards the front side, and we have our leaves and berries all properly placed atop this bell, as you can see. See how beautiful it has come up. And we have here two of the kind, and both of them look so stunningly awesome. I loved working these beautiful bells with you. I hope you enjoyed the video as well. Have fun learning, have fun crocheting. See you next time. A Merry Christmas to you all.